Good morning, guys. Welcome to another video. I'm gonna be talking about Bitcoin. Obviously, I'm gonna focus on the lower time frames here. All right, not gonna do the high time frame stuff, but we'll talk about the move, what happened after, and what I'm watching next, potential game plans, and also a trade setup. Actually, all right. Before we get into that, please leave a like on the video. Or watch the video first and like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment with what you think. Subscribe if you haven't already. And just want to say a big thanks to Bybit for sponsoring my market reviews. There's a link in the description you can use to make an account. If you did and make a deposit, send me a message on Discord or on Twitter and I'll add you to the members, give you the member role on my Discord so you're able to see all of the channels there where I post more analysis, more thoughts on the markets and all of my trades live. All right, now let's talk about Bitcoin here. Okay, so fake announcement here, massive pump, took liquidity above, right? Ugly rejection. Overall, no straight continuation to the downside. I feel like a lot of people, right, shorted into the fake announcement, into when it came out that the announcement was fake. I feel like a lot of people shorted into that, anticipating we would move lower. Okay, but what happened? The markets held up pretty nicely, right? And we've just been grinding higher ever since. Now, we've built up a range here on the lower time frames, and I tweeted about it yesterday. We said there's clean highs above here and clean lows below here. Those were the areas of liquidity. Those were the areas I wanted to do business, okay? Whichever got tagged first, we would look for trades towards the other side of this range, okay? Now what happened overnight, so we got all of this consolidation, and then during Asia we got this nice pump, okay, taking liquidity above the highs, but ugly rejection, retest on this wick, and now moved lower. Okay, so in my opinion, invalidation here for shorts is clear, targets for shorts is clear, and probability for a short here is also pretty damn high in my opinion, right? So it's all based on liquidity points and playing ping pong in between liquidity pools, right? We've taken the highs here, right? Retest, respected, okay, moved lower, right? We got acceptance back in within this range, right? Even if you take this as a range highs, right? You can see that those that this is a pivotal level, right? Here, could make it a little lower, doesn't really matter that much. But as you can see, if this was a real breakout, we should have held above here, okay? And we should have reclaimed this, in my opinion, and then traded higher. What did we do? We smashed back below, okay? Closed below, closed the 4 hour, right? Ugly. And now what gives me even more confidence in shorts, right, was the close on the 4 hour and the way we reacted to the 4 hour close. We almost didn't sweep any lower liquidity, almost no wick to the downside on the 4 hour and just straight back up, which is telling me that there's a high probability that we will revisit these lows in the coming candles, or even within this 4 hour candle. Okay, so if we take a look at even lower liquidity, right, we had these clean highs resting there. We've got supply, the area we initially started dumping from here, right, sideways, boom, smashed below. So I know that if this ID needs to complete, we need to hold below this blue area and below this range high level. Okay, so what invalidates the idea of this trading lower, right, a reclaim above here, I'd even say a reclaim above range high. Okay, that's why I've entered this setup. We've got clean targets on the lows, right? Fairly equal lows here, so there's gonna be a lot of stops there, a lot of stops there, a lot of stops there, and a lot of stops there. My plan is pretty simple. Take profit on the way down, right? First TP will probably at these lows and then holding for the full target there, okay? If I see strength and I see that we accept back within this area and dips are getting bought, right? Close it out, no worries, then we're wrong. We'll accept that and we'll move on to the next trade. All right. So that's my thoughts on Bitcoin here. Now, this is just a range play, right? What happens after? I don't know. I just know here that I have a clean invalidation on a short and a clean target, which is a valid trade in my opinion. Now, whether we're right or wrong, the trade is there, so I'm taking it. I'll accept the outcome, okay? After that, right, if we sweep the lows here and get a strong reclaim, I might look for a long back towards the highs, but as you guys know, I don't, well, the probability of this dropped quite a lot since we've now swept the highs, so that there wouldn't be a clean draw on liquidity to the upside, right? If we sweep the lows now, this range is played out, so we'll need to look for other draws on liquidity. But for now, that's what I'm watching, so let's see how it goes. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.